let's do the lymphatic flow sequence together. This is the big 6 and then some. The 6 are the places where we have the largest concentration of lymph nodes. The and then some are areas that we like to include because that way we ensure drainage and flow from the extremities all the way, so basically the entire body gets some lymph love. So the big 6 are terminus, the jaw and ears area, underarm, elbow, groin, and knees. The other areas is we include fingers and wrist and the back of the head, the sternum, the belly, and after the groin and the knees, we go to the feet and the ankles. So let's do this together. Here we go. Starting at the terminus, going up the head. So that works, but also tapping works. And then the jaw area and down the neck and the back. The occipital, bony protrusions here, that whole area full of lymph nodes. Plus, this will help get rid of any pain in the neck. From the head to the arms, underarm. Feels really good to massage here. Can feel tender, but in a good way. I prefer to do this on fabric. Also works well in the shower. Elbows, wrists, fingers. That helps too. And then brushing it down with fingers, knuckles, or if you have a dry brush, that feels good too. Other side. Are you practicing with me? Stand up and do this, or you can actually do this sitting. Underarm, elbow, wrist, hand, and then brushing everything down. Back to the terminus, going down the sternum, the breastbone, feels really good. And to the diaphragm area, I like to sort of squeeze the bottom of the ribs, down the belly, nice rubbing in the direction of the belly button and the groin. I like to jiggle too. That's a nice motion that you can only do in areas where you have fat tissue that is wiggleable. For me, that feels like kind of a reconciliation with parts that I don't necessarily like what they look like, but appreciate them nonetheless. You can do this if it feels good in your heart and your belly, or skip it entirely. Karate chop shape works best in the groin. Rubbing. The front facing is easy. The bottom facing, you kind of need to lift the leg or do this while sitting in a chair. Then the knees. The back of the knees is where we have the most lymph nodes. The front, the bony parts, don't have any, but rubbing and tapping the whole joint brings blood flow and joints like that. Then ankles and feet. Leaning against the wall is a good idea. And then using fingers and knuckles to brush back up. I like to do, so that's it. We've done the whole body. I usually finish with the back, lower back, because that's where our kidneys are. They're the end point. And also on top of the kidneys are the adrenals. So give that if you've been told you have adrenal fatigue or if you're just fatigued. I like to do lymph action before I get out of bed, which helps me sort of fully wake up. Morning is not my favorite time of the day, but also here it's easier to we have gravity to help us get feet and ankles to drain better. Last, but actually in the beginning, it's recommended to start lymphatic flow with some jumping, wiggling, toe and heel tapping, just because that kind of primes the entire system. So that's basically dancing. I recommend dancing. And when dancing at a party, I will sometimes end up doing a lymph flow, and whether it looks weird to people or sometimes they ask to learn, it's all good. Okay, as you can tell, I'm a little winded because this is also an aerobic activity. So all the benefits, feels good, give it a try, let us know how it goes.